let's try this again. I don't know what that was about. I didn't, nothing even popped up on my screen. I just heard it in the background. So let me double check on my little laptop. Make sure everything is good. I literally like to set stuff up ahead of time. Hey, I feel like I say your name wrong, Leah. Is it Leah or Leah? I think it's Leah. Hey, Leah. But yeah, I like to set up stuff ahead of time. But when I do that, YouTube be acting crazy. But I think it's good. I see on the laptop it says live. Okay. It look like everything's set. Hey, Ether. All right, so I'm live for real this time. I don't know what that ad or whatever was. Like I said, nothing even popped up on my screen. I just heard it in the background, and then it was like glitching. So I should be good. I'm gonna just keep my laptop open just in case, cause okay. So like usual, this will be a playback as well. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Disregard, disregard that. But this will be a playback as well for those who are not able to make the live right now. But anywho, I have a couple topics I wanted to talk about today because y'all know I like to get on here and talk about topics because sometimes I don't have no topics. I am going to be detangling my hair. I was supposed to have did it earlier this week, but I didn't do it because I was lazy. Leah. Okay, girl, you should have corrected me. I've been saying Leah the whole time. Leah. Okay. I see you changed your name right there. Okay, Leah. But yeah, I supposed to have detangled my hair earlier this week, but I was lazy. So I am going to be detangling my hair. This is one of my favorite things to use to detangle my hair. I think I tagged it in this live. Yeah, I did it. I did it. I don't know where it is on the phone version, but you can go in the description and it should be there. But I got this big version off of Amazon. I think this is like $7. And I got me a pack of like 6 basically. So I am going to be detangling my hair today. And then after that, I'm gonna rinse it out. I'm gonna probably rinse it out after I get off of the live. And then I do have some topics, like you can see. Yeah, it is really good. Because the thing about the internet will literally hype stuff up, and then I get it, and it's like, why did you hype this up? This is good. This is good. And I'm gonna show you too. But yeah, I do have some topics today, as you can read from the title. I don't know where we're gonna start at today. We're gonna start. I got like 4 little things I want to talk about. Let's talk about the magazine feature. So I actually was featured in a magazine, an online magazine. It's called Women in Leadership, and I'm in their spring 2025 magazine. I'm on page 62. I didn't put the link in the description of this live, but in the last live, which just glitched on me, I put the link in that description. Let me see if I can do it right now, actually. Can I do that? I got my little laptop back here, so that's what I'm looking at. Can I copy and paste? We're gonna copy and paste it. Will it update it into the this live description? Let me just put magazine feature. Women in Leadership 2025. There we go. We're gonna do that and that and boom. Okay, I'm gonna put it in the description of this live so it's already there. So I don't know if it's gonna be like, I don't know if you have to exit out the live and then come back in the live to see it. But that is the magazine I'm featured in. And I was super excited that they reached out to me. They reached out to my manager, and then my manager sent it over to me. So I'm in there, y'all. Let me see if I have a photo, a screenshot. But yeah, I have the link in the description box if you want to read the whole thing. It's just 1 page. But I'm on 2 pages. It got my big picture on one side, and then the article on the right side. I think I deleted the screenshots. Well, you could go to the You can go to the link in the description. I should have probably put it in here. I don't even know how to put it in here or not. They got all these new buttons and I don't want to click anything. Oh, they got a mute button? Okay. They got mute. I don't know what this other camera button is. I don't want to click nothing. Do you think I'm not sure. I don't play instruments. Oh, dang, she removed a comment. It was okay, Ether. I know it was random, but yeah, I am in that magazine, so make sure you check that out. I don't have a screenshot. I thought I had a screenshot. It must be on this phone. It's not on my other phone, but I have it in the description box. But I was so excited, y'all, because every time I get featured and stuff, I try my best to shed light on albinism in a very positive way. So that's what I did, and I think I did a good job. So make sure you read that article. It is in the Women in Leadership 2025 Spring Edition. It is a digital magazine, and I'm on page 62. So make sure you check that out. Okay. All right. The other thing I wanted to talk about was I need to actually start doing my hair. This won't take long at all. Excuse my armpits because it is warm, but it's all good. If you ain't never sweat on your armpits, I don't know what to tell you. But the it's not gonna take me too long to detangle my hair. My hair is dry, y'all. I was supposed to have moisturized it Monday, but like I said, I got lazy and I didn't do it. So now I know I got tangles galore up in here, so I need to be careful. But yeah, ever since I tried this, I think I'm gonna do a updated. Oh, that remind me. So the vlog that was supposed to have went up on Sunday, y'all, it didn't go up on Sunday because I really underestimated how tired I was gonna be when I got back, because I went to the hair show Saturday, and when I got back, girl, I was tired. So I am actually working on editing that vlog, and it will be up this Sunday. So excuse me for telling the fib. But yeah, so this will detangle your hair very, very quickly, actually. I did I think I posted a YouTube short over here, but I did a Instagram reel last year on it, and it did not take me no time at all. And I am going to do an updated wash day routine. Oh, I'm spilling it. A wash day routine with this. So I would literally just put this on my hair first before I shampoo, so I can detangle my hair first. Because I used to just, with my wash day, I used to just do, like, just drench my whole entire head in water, shampoo, and then condition, and then detangle my hair with the conditioner. But this has definitely changed my routine. And sorry if I'm missing y'all's comments. Y'all know I be trying to multitask. I got my mirror on the side so I can see. Even after, yeah, this, and I think this is like, I know some people have like conflictions about African pride. This is probably my 5th time using this. I don't even know if this was my container or if this was my boyfriend's, because I put my boyfriend on it as well. But I ain't have no issues, because I know a lot of people be like, oh, it makes your hair dry. Oh, it makes your hair fall out. I have not had no issues. And this is probably like my 5th or 6th time using it. But I literally just lather it on the entire section first before I separate it again. And then I'm going to just go in and just finger detangle, because I'm trying to make sure I'm not over brushing my hair. I just use a detangling tool when I get ready to wash my hair. And it's not wash day. Next weekend is wash day. So I'm trying to make sure I'm being as gentle as possible. Let me stay on top. Like I said, if I'm missing y'all's comments, I do apologize. Let me scroll back up. I think I have it linked in the description of this live, but I got this large size off of Amazon. I think it was like $6 or $7. Oh my goodness. Hey y'all. I'm just catching up on the comments, y'all. I know I need to stop saying that, but so you know what I'm doing. Because you'd be like, you just sitting there staring. I'm looking at the comments. Okay. Let me scroll all the way back down. Okay, yeah, because this is probably the only product that I've tried recently from African Pride. I think I used some of their products like way back in the past. I don't even remember how it even felt on my hair or whatever, but I remember people was talking about this, and I was like, let me go ahead and see what it's about. And it's about something. It's about something. But yeah, so I'm gonna put that all over. Did I get on my glasses? I feel like I did. And then I'm gonna separate it. Look at my hair shedding. Just fell right out. And you see that? It just separated so easily. No snagging. This will definitely help reduce breakage as well. Especially if you have a hard time detangling your hair. Girl, when I used to detangle my hair with conditioner, my favorite conditioner to detangle my hair with is Aussie Moist. But when I found out about this, I was like, this is a game changer for me. It don't take me no time. I just slather it on and then just finger detangle. I'm gonna just finger detangle today since I used a brush last week. Like I said, I try not to use a brush too much on my hair because I want to make sure I'm not, snagging my hair or anything like that. Even though I won't be snagging my hair with this type of product in my hair, I just want to be mindful of how many times I'm using the brush during the month. So I'm just finger detangle. Yeah, like my hair is extremely thick and I have type 4 hair, so it can be a hassle sometimes. And it can take a lot of time to detangle my hair, especially if I'm trying to take my time because I do not want to be sitting over here breaking my hair off. But since I've started using this before shampooing my hair, it has changed the game for me a lot. I'm not even gonna lie, I still want to use a brush because I feel like it'll probably be a lot faster to detangle thoroughly, but we'll see. But I'm not washing my hair today. I'm just putting this on so I can detangle my hair because I do have like a little lunch date, dinner, whatever with my dad tomorrow, and I want my hair to look a little decent looking. So I'm probably just gonna rinse this out, moisturize my hair, and then just put it in a bun for tomorrow. And then I'll probably do a twist out on Monday or Sunday. And I got Shea here. Oh, let me stay on task. So the other topic I had was, I should have showed y'all before I started putting the stuff in my hair. I'm gonna just save that topic for last. The other topic is about the dentist. So I think last live, I talked to y'all about the dentist I went to last Thursday, and them saying that I had 3 cavities. And I'm like, I was surprised because I'm like, how I got 3 cavities and I brush my teeth 3 times a day because I have Invisalign. I'm still in my Invisalign treatment process. So I have to make sure my teeth are clean before I even put my Invisalign back in. So as soon as I'm done eating, I have to brush my teeth. So I ended up scheduling another dentist appointment with one of my other dentistries that I used to go to. I stopped going to them because my dental insurance didn't cover it. But now that they have their own like in-house plan, I'm thinking about going back to them because I ain't never liked a dentistry that much. They're called Dental. If you're in Atlanta, it's called Dental TLC, and I like them. I like them a lot. But yeah, I went to them and I was like, hey, I want to get a second opinion about these cavities because if I need to get them filled and I'm in my Invisalign process, it's going to be a lot because they already rescanned my teeth for my new trays. I'm supposed to be getting those sometime this month. So they scanned my teeth. Well, the Dental TLC, they did an x-ray on my teeth. And I told them the numbers that the other dentistry was yelling out. So they ended up scanning my teeth, doing an x-ray, and then they also took like actual photos of my teeth. I told y'all last week that's what I'd be doing. I'd be taking pictures of my own teeth just to see because I don't want anybody getting over on me. But they looked at the x-rays and they looked at my teeth. And when I went to the other dentist, they said I had 1 cavity up here on this side and 2 up here on this side. So I told them that, and the dentist, he was like, "Yeah, there's no cavity on this side." So I was like, "Okay, I knew it." And then he said on this side they have like, he actually had brought up my X-rays from like 2022, so 3 years ago, and there was a dot on that X-ray, but when he compared it to today, like 2025, it literally is the same. So that's not a cavity. He said he feel like it's probably a stain or whatever. So he was telling me, if I'm in my Invisalign process, you could put bleach in your trays and, remove the stain that like that, and get a, what is it? Not, what is that type of toothbrush? I can't even think of it right now. Electric toothbrush. Either get that or the electric toothbrush. I think I'm gonna do both. So basically, he was just saying like he's gonna keep an eye on the area to make sure it's not anything serious. But at the end of the day, he didn't say I had cavities, and I knew I don't. I know I don't have cavities. That's why I went to get that second opinion, because that lady was talking about, do you want us to fill it today? Talking about $302. I'm not getting nothing filled today. But yeah, so I'm not going back to the other dentistry. I hate when dentists do that. Just tell me the truth. You already want to go ahead and start drilling into my teeth. I don't want no drills going on. But yeah, I'm gonna switch back to my other dentist. It's called Dental TLC, and they're really cool. That has to be my favorite dentistry I ever went to. Thank you, Maya. I really appreciate it. Like I said, if I'm missing y'all comments, I'm sorry. I know you didn't have. Yeah. I'm like, how in the world I got cavities and I brush my teeth 3 times a day? Floss 3 times a day. And then I do my water floss and a physical pick floss. That girl, excuse me, not to call her no girl, but she didn't know what she was talking about. And that is why I don't like to go to not commercial dentists, but Great Expressions. I think they're like all across the country. So that's kind of why I don't like going to like them big, like national name brand dentistries, because they be trying to meet a quota. And I'm like, you better meet that quota with somebody else, because you ain't about to drill in my teeth. Yeah, Great Expressions. I don't know if it's a down south thing, but they have more than one location. They're more like a commercial dentistry, but the dentist I'm going back to, Dental TLC, they're only located in one area in Georgia. I'm trying to read. People will. Yes. Let me read what she said. She said, you always have to advocate for yourself because people will tell you anything to get what they want. Yes. I already had a feeling it was something fishy, because I'm like, I ain't never seen that lady before. And then like she just came in there real quick and then started calling out numbers. She said, what she said, 3, 13, 14. And I'm like, okay, girl, what's going on? What you talking about? And then she was like, you got 3 cavities. And then she was like, do you want us to fill them today? And I'm like, as soon as she said, do you want us to fill them today? I was like, I don't got no cavities. I don't have no cavities right now. But yeah, I went to the other dentistry. They said I'm good, which I knew I was. And I will be canceling my other appointment for that, for Great Expressions, because yeah. I am a fit. Oh, that's good, Chris. Yeah, I'm still in my Invisalign treatment journey. My orthodontist gave me. I started it last May, so almost a year ago. He gave me at that time a year to a year and a half, and I just got a rescan last Monday, so it's looking like it might be a year and a half. I really was hoping I was gonna be done. I really was, but it's all good. At least I'm getting my money's worth, because Invisalign is not cheap, and then dental insurance, especially as an adult, does not cover braces. So I make sure you get my little money's worth. Yeah, dental stuff is very expensive. It's very expensive. And the insurance, like I said, if you have dental insurance, it really does not cover anything. Because even if I had cavities, they gave me the price breakdown just for 3 small cavities, they was talking about $302, 302 or 307 or something like that. I'm like, my gosh, insane. But yeah, that's one thing I promised myself when I had gotten into adulthood was I will be taking care of my teeth. Because as a kid, you know, you a kid, you ain't thinking about brushing your teeth twice a day and all that stuff. You think you gonna have your teeth forever and they invincible. But no, I had to get fillings and all that stuff when I was a kid. So when I got into adulthood, I was like, I never want to neglect my teeth ever again. And then I always have a fear of losing all my teeth. I always have that dream. Once in the blue moon, I always have a dream of me like spitting out my teeth, like that's my worst fear. I don't want to get into like my 80s and I don't have my teeth in my mouth. It scares me. It scares me. So that's why I like to take care of my teeth. Yeah, brush your teeth twice a day. Floss. If you don't like flossing, because that used to be me, get a water pick. I have one that plugs into the wall, and that's my favorite. I use it every single day. A water pick, and then I also use the handheld floss picks as well. Y'all see how like easy that is to just detangle? I don't have that much shedding, but I hate shed hair. Even though it's my hair, I just hate shed hair on my hands. It's not too bad, but you see how easy that was. Run my little fingers through there. Still got a little bit of knots in it, but it's all good. Just take my little time. Yes, Chris. Mouthwash with fluoride in it. I use the AC. I feel like we're talking about like, I don't know. This is my life because I have Invisalign and I have to do this stuff. But yeah, I use the AC. It's AC. It's green. It says AC on it. It's green. And it's a fluoride mouthwash. I don't know what else it says on it. But that's the one I use. Because I used to use the Listerine. I think it's the pink one. But I don't know if that was like too strong for my mouth or it was just drying my mouth out. But my mouth, like the inside of my cheeks, they'll be like peeling and it'll be like, it's nasty. So I just stopped using that one. So that's why I switched over to the AC. I think that Listerine is like too intense, that pink one. So I stopped using that. But yeah, I use a fluoride toothpaste and a fluoride mouthwash. So I knew for sure I didn't have no cavities. I will not be going back to them. Let me read. What conditioner do you use, or should I say, what product do you use for detangling? It is the African Pride aloe and coconut water detangling pre-shampoo. I got this large size off of Amazon. People always ask me where I get the large size from. I got the large size off Amazon. It's like $7 on Amazon. I also have the product linked in the description. Let's see. Yeah, I love a water pick. The hygienist at the other dentist I used to go to, Dental TLC, she was actually telling me about that. She was like, if you hate flossing, just use a water floss, you know, just to knock out the food from between your teeth. And it does a really, really good job. Like, even after I use like a regular hand floss and I use that, it's still like, it still be food in your mouth. So that's why I use both. And that remind me too, like when I went to go get my teeth cleaned last week before the lady told me I had cavities, like, you know, sometimes if you don't brush your teeth that good, when you go to the dentist to get it cleaned, they be doing a lot of scraping and all that stuff. The hygienist, she didn't do a lot of scraping, so I knew I didn't have plaque on my teeth. She didn't do a lot of scraping. She just went in with the little the toothbrush thing they use, and they put the toothbrush on there, and then she did a little bit of scraping, but she wasn't like scraping. So I was like, okay, I did good this time with making sure, you know, my Invisalign is clean and all that stuff. So she didn't do a lot of scraping. So that means my teeth were good. They were clean. So I'm good. I'm just not gonna go back to them no more because that's actually aggravating that they had to go through all that for no reason. Let's see. Once dreams of losing teeth represents fear of losing something special to you. What? That's insane. I always have dreams about me losing my teeth. Invisalign. Well, I wouldn't say Invisalign hurts all the time. I feel like the most pain I had with my Invisalign was the first 24 hours I had them things, and that was the worst. Like I was literally about to turn around, go back up there and tell them to take these off of my teeth. I can't do it. And I actually had to go up there like the next day because I was having trouble taking my trays off. And the way my teeth were set up, like my front teeth up here, they used to kind of like protrude a little bit. So me taking off my tray at that time, it would literally, it just runs through my veins because that it hurt so bad. It took me 45 minutes to get the trays off. Girl. But yeah, after that, it's been a breeze. There's no more pain. Sometimes I might have a little bit of achiness because your teeth are moving. But other than that, I don't have no pain. I'm good. Whip screen. Uh-oh, I was reading. Where'd it go? I was reading what Leah said. Where'd it go? Oh, you retracted it. Okay. Um, the dentist messed my teeth up at the top. Too 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 much scraping. Mm. Yeah, I'd be kind of nervous when they be doing that, when a hygienist does that, use that scraping tool to remove the plaque and all that stuff. I'm going to the orthodontist in June. Pray for me, guys. I don't really want braces, but he's going to check my teeth to see if I need them. Best of luck. Best of luck. Now, I did actually, well, I don't know your finances or anything, but see if you can get Invisalign, because I heard I was going to get the regular metal braces, and I was like mentally preparing for that because I heard the brackets and all that stuff kind of scratches your mouth up in the inside until you get used to it. But see if you can get Invisalign. It's a lot easier, but you do have to remember to keep your teeth clean. That's all you got to do is keep your teeth clean and make sure you're on your right tray with Invisalign. You can't leave your tray out your mouth no longer than, I think, an hour. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I do leave it out more than an hour. But I've gotten back on my routine. As soon as you're done eating, brush your teeth immediately. Um, let's see. The Whip sunscreen review last year, and I'm going to try it this year. Do you still use it? I haven't used it. I feel like I have so much sunscreen, honestly. Like I have so many types of sunscreen. Like the one I've been using lately is Kula. I've been using their spray sunscreen. But I do want to use the whip one because I do want to use it up. I do like it though. It's very like, it's different. It's very unique. It's literally like a whipped cream consistency. It's so cool. But yeah, I haven't used it in a while because I have so many different sunscreens. But I am going to, that remind me, I do need to make I am going to make a sunscreen video, like how to pick the perfect sunscreen, especially for us that have albinism and that are very, very fair. Because I learned this from my mom years ago, is that I need to get a sunscreen. At that time, years ago, I don't even think the SPF 50 exists. I don't know. I just remember she was like, you need to get one that's SPF 30 or higher. But since SPF 50 exists, you need to get an SPF 50 or higher. Especially if you're going to be outside all day, get an SPF 50. If you just run into the grocery store, you in and out, you can wear your SPF 30. Not gonna lie, but at least get an SPF 30 or higher. But if you're gonna be outside all day, you need to have an SPF 50, especially if you're very fair. Let's see. So you're getting braces. I know a man who's 51 years old, and he was a teenager and he had retainers. He had problems with it falling out. Oh wow. Yeah, that's the thing I'm not looking forward to is the retainers. Because my cousin, she had traditional braces and they put a metal, I think it's at the bottom of her teeth in the inside. It's like a metal bar on the back of the four teeth. I don't want that. I'm gonna tell the dentist not to put that in my mouth because I don't want that in my mouth. Just give me my clear retainers. Since I'm already in Invisalign, just give that to me. Cause I don't want no metal, nothing in my mouth after that. Cause you gotta have to make sure that metal bracket or whatever doesn't break when you're eating. And I'm like, I don't feel like trying to monitor that. I don't. Okay, let's see. If I could get in this line, if I need braces. Yeah, definitely look into it. It's a little bit more expensive than traditional braces, but I feel like it's worth it. It's a lot easier too to clean your teeth and all that stuff, because I was looking at videos with people who had traditional braces and they have to have certain type of floss. It's a bit much. It looks like a bit much. We're trying to keep your teeth clean. Okay. Let's see what y'all saying. Uh-oh. I don't know what they said, but they just got removed. No, I do not have vitiligo. I just saw the comment. Vitiligo and albinism are two different things. All right. See, I am done. How many minutes was that? I don't know, because I've been on here for 30 minutes already. Okay. I have type 4 hair. I don't really go into the hair types like that anymore, because people are like, oh, you don't got this, you got that. And I just say type 4 because I got so many different hair textures in my head. And it just be a hassle trying to be like A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay. Thanks, Riley. I really appreciate it. Okay, the other topic, girl, people being rude. I don't know what they said. I just saw something about, do you have vitiligo? If y'all being rude, y'all got to get booted out. Y'all know the drill. Come in here respectfully, or you're going to get booted out respectfully. Okay. What was the other topic I had? So we talked about the dentist. We talked about the featured magazine. Oh, the other topic I want to talk about was like, I feel like a lot of people don't talk about this. I made like I guess like a little video about it like 2 years ago. But like being a content creator, it be rough, y'all. It really do. Sometimes I get into my little ruts where I don't feel like creating anything. And that I've noticed I started getting into those ruts about 2 years ago. I'm over here using my fingertips because people are like, you can't scratch your scalp with your nails. Using my fingertips, okay? But yeah, I've been getting into my little ruts ever since 2 years ago when it comes to like, making videos and like posting on Instagram and TikTok and all that stuff. And I think it's become more like I've been getting in my ruts a lot more lately. And it's probably because I've been in my head a lot. It's because it's aggravating. I know I don't have control over the algorithm, which nobody really does except for the people that created the app. I know I don't have control over it, but it just aggravates me because I'm just like, I'll be sitting here. This is my little rant. Let me rant right quick. Some people be like, well, let me rant, okay? Please. But it'd be aggravating me because it's like I put so much work and time and energy into my content. And I'm very consistent when I am. But it's just like the algorithm be like, oh, that's trash. Not gonna show it to nobody else. Try again tomorrow. And I'm like, dang, how you gonna tell me that's trash? They don't be telling me it's trash, but basically the algorithm will decipher if people want to watch your video or not based off of the first couple of people's response to the video. I'm like, girl, it's like it's become I have to commend people. If you're new to the content creation phase in 2025, God bless, because it is a lot harder. I'm going to say it is a lot harder versus when I was doing, videos on Instagram in 2021 or 2020. It was a lot more easy. It was easier and you can get your videos seen easier. But now it's just like, I'm guessing because everybody's trying to do it now that they just like made the algorithm just whatever at this point. Now it's just kind of like exhausting to try and keep up with the algorithm, because if you don't post, I know I'm going to be struggling when I get ready to start posting again on Instagram, but it's like if you don't post, then it's like, oh, we don't forgot about you. Even if you post, we not gonna push it. Like that's basically how it is now. And it's aggravating. It's aggravating. But I only notice it over on, I guess I'll be consistent on here more than I am on Instagram and all that stuff. But I like YouTube a lot more anyway, because I feel like I can connect with y'all a lot more and easier over here versus on Instagram. Because it's just like, Instagram is picky. The algorithm is very picky. But yeah, I just been kind of like burnt out the last 2 weeks from posting over there because, you know, it's like you write a whole 1,000-page essay, you turn it in, and the professor didn't even read it. He just gave you an F. That's how it feels. That is how it feels. But yeah, if you're a content creator in today's age, right now, with this type of algorithm, girl, God bless, because it's rough. But then at the same time, I have to get out my head because that makes me not want to create content. It's like, oh, well, dang, if I sit here and spend like, a whole hour editing and then I post it and then it's trash, it made me feel like, well, dang, I don't feel like, I'm not motivated to post because I'm like, they not gonna push it. So I'm like, what's the point? But then I have to stop doing that. I need to get out my head because, I got to boost myself a little bit. I've done a lot of stuff. And succeeded in a lot of stuff. So I got to get out my head like, girl, you good? Like, the heck? So, you got to boost yourself up a little bit. Talk to yourself in the mirror. But yeah, I just had to get my little rant. My creative block. That's why I be kind of like, when I go ghost for like 2-3 weeks, that's why I be ghost. Is because I'm frustrated. Frustrated, not motivated. And that's another thing too. Like, I have not been like inspired. Like, I know when I did my Instagram reels like 2-3 years ago, when I used to do the transitions and stuff, that was so fun, but it used to take so much time. And it's just like, I know the algorithm doesn't really want that anymore, if that makes sense. Like, y'all might want it, but it's hard to, how can I say? Like, I'm making content that I want and I know that y'all want to see. But at the same time, I also have to keep in the back of my head the algorithm. And I'm just like, that's aggravating. It's like the overseer of everything. So that's why I be in my little ruts. But it's just like, I haven't been inspired lately. Like, I don't know. And that's why I try not to be on social media either too much. Because I do try and get inspo off of social media to see what's trending and stuff like that. But then at the same time, sometimes I be scrolling and I'm like, I'm trying to think of ways to still stand out and be creative because it's like so many people doing content creation now. Sorry for missing y'all's comment. I'm just talking. But there's so many people that's doing it now that it's kind of like hard to like stand out, if that makes sense. And then it's like I can't really get a lot of inspiration online anymore because it's like everybody's doing the same thing. And I'm like, okay, I'm kind of like, I don't know, I be feeling like confused and lost because I don't want to do the same thing as everybody else. I want to have my own, my own thing. But I be trying to find inspiration sometimes. I'm like, dang, I'm not really inspired like that on here no more. So I be trying to not look at social media like that because I don't be feeling inspired. So hopefully that makes sense. If you're a content creator, you understand where I'm coming from. Sorry for missing your comments. I seen somebody wrote a long comment. I'm gonna have to scroll back up. So, okay, you reposted it. As a content creator, and she becomes burnt out as well. It's definitely not. Yes. And it just sometimes like, it's about to rain because it kind of got a little dark. It sometimes be blowing my mind when people be online and be like, oh, thinking like content creation is easy. Go get a real job. Go get a 9 to 5. I'm like, girl, it's rough. You have to be disciplined. You have to be disciplined. Okay? And if you're a content creator that actually gets like partnerships and stuff, y'all got to understand everybody ain't online not rich. Okay? Everybody, I feel like there's like an image of being a content creator that's in people's heads and it's not real. That's all I got to say. But yeah, everybody online is not rich. It's freelance. Being a content creator is like a freelance job. I've done freelance before because that's probably why I'm so used to doing this. I've done freelance before I started doing this was with when I was in college. And I used to have to do designs and stuff for people. So that's freelance. But yeah, you will literally get a partnership and then you probably don't get a partnership for the next 6 months. It be like that. And it's like you have to learn to be disciplined. You have to learn to save your money. You can't be like, oh, I got this check. I'm about to go spend it on such and such. and you done spent all that money, then 6 months later, you still waiting for a partnership. Like, that's how it is. Yeah, everybody on social media is not rich. I don't know why people think like, you know, you're on the internet, you got money. No, it's not like that. Some people really do be struggling, and you might not know that. But yeah, I'm good though. I like to save. That's one thing about me from my childhood, and also because I was a freelance person in the art world. Save your money up. Do not be out here trying to do what everybody else is doing, because you don't know what that person has going on financially for them to be able to spend what they spend. You need to be focusing on you and save your money. Yeah, it'd be like that. A lot of people think you be getting partnerships, boo partnerships like that. Some people might, but that's not everybody. Cause I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When was the last time? So like, when I'm thinking, I think it was last summer. I had my partnership, and then I went probably like that whole 3-4 months without a partnership. But I was good because I saved my money up. I saved my money up. That's what you have to do. But yeah, people always think it's easy to be a content creator. Might be from inside looking, looking from the outside looking in. But you have to be disciplined. You have to save your money because you never know what can happen. Like I said, you can go months and months and not have a partnership. You have to have other streams of revenue as well. Diversify your revenue. Don't just be depending on the partnerships, because like I said, it's not consistent with that. Yes, save and live within your budget. Save and live within your means. I'm telling y'all, especially today, everything is so expensive now. You don't want to sit here and be like, oh, I done got this big check. I'm about to go get my luxury dream apartment, and that rent be $3,000. And you sitting there spending $3,000 a month just on the rent, and then you went 6 months without a partnership. Now you scrambling. That's what I say. Like, a lot of stuff, the content creation image that people have on people online, that's not real. It's like probably a small percentage of content creation. I've been doing this since 2018, but I started doing it full time in 2021. So yeah, just a little bit of tea for today. Let me read what y'all saying. It's because some content creators are not authentic, so they only show the glam side of things. That too, that's why a lot of people have that mindset of, oh, the content creators, they rich, they got money. Not everybody. I'm going to just say that. I just know my finances. Okay? I save and prepare, because you never know. And I'm an overthinker. Like, I literally plan for like 6 months from now. So, yeah. I plan way ahead. Way ahead. Because I'm like, I don't want no surprises. Emergencies happen. Stuff happens. So I'm going to be prepared just in case. Would you want to try acting again? Jasmine is a Star is amazing, by the way. Thank you so much, Leah. I don't mind acting again. I had one acting opportunity come to me, but I don't think they selected me for the role. I might be wrong. I don't know what was going on in the back end, but I don't mind acting again. It was actually really fun. A very once in a lifetime opportunity and experience to be able to do that. And that was my first time ever acting, was in Jasmine is a Star. So I don't mind doing it again. I really enjoyed it, and just like seeing how movies are created, and movies are actually filmed out of order. I didn't even know that until I was in this Jasmine is a Star movie. But yeah, we had to film stuff out of order, and then when they edited everything together, it was a really nice experience. I really enjoyed it. Shout out to the Jasmine is a Star team. Okay. Oh, also, if you're interested in looking at the movie, it is on the Fuse TV app. FUSE TV. It should still be on that app. That's the only app that I know that is on. But yeah, last time I seen the movie was last July when I went to NoahCon. It always makes me cry, y'all, literally. I need to get that other jar. I thought I had let me get that other jar. I'm almost done detangling. Let me get that right quick. My background, she cleaned today. So give me 1 second. Okay. Oh, this is the one I used. Ooh, almost fell. That wouldn't have been good. This is the one I used. So this was my boyfriend's. I put him onto this as well. He don't have super thick hair, but it took like 10 minutes to detangle his hair with this pre-poo. So I put him onto that. So he has his own jar, but I just used it. But no worries, like I said, I stocked up on that. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna get them wigs together. My friend Jay, she be on me about them wigs hanging up in the background. I'm like, Garrett, where you want to put the wigs at? But thank you though. The other topic I want to talk about was when I went to the World Natural Hair Show. I think, was it last Saturday? We went to it last Saturday. It's always here in Atlanta. Was it last Saturday? I think so. I think it was last Saturday. I might be getting my weekends mixed up. It was the 26th. If last weekend wasn't the 26th, then y'all know what I'm talking about. But I went to the hair show and I actually picked up some products. I want to do like a little haul on here before I get off. So I'm going to do that to show y'all what I picked up. I actually went to the thing. Okay, so with the hair show, I always expect to spend some money when I go because, you know, most of the brands there, you know, be having discounts. And most of the big natural hair brands be there, like Shea Moisture and Maya L and like Alakay and all that stuff. But I've noticed like this year and over the years, like even though it was still a lot of people there, the brands that are showing up, it's not that many that are showing up anymore. Like I remember one year, I think it was Meech Beauty, they were there, but I haven't seen them since, and that was like probably like 3 years ago. But yeah, I've noticed this year for sure, like a lot of bigger brands aren't like popping up how they used to pop up. I'm like, girl, y'all need to come out here so I can spend my money. Let me buy your stuff. But yeah, usually at the hair show they have discounts, so that's why I really like to go during that time. So I did see Camille Rose. I bought some products from Camille Rose, Carol's daughter, and I also brought some products from Black Girl Vitamins. But I only brought hair products from 2 brands this year, and we only stayed for about an hour because after that I was kind of like, I'm about ready to go. Because like I said, a lot of brands weren't there this year, which is kind of like, dang, where y'all at? But I am going to show y'all the products and everything that I did pick up. Yes, make sure y'all like the video, please. Like the live. Thank you for being 100th like. I really appreciate it. Like the live, so it pushes the live out. I see we have 88 people in here. So make sure you like the live because I know sometimes YouTube doesn't notify everybody. Whew. Wow, Karen, you're so disrespectful. You got booted out though. People just be saying whatever. Okay, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I was trying to see. Does the Bronner Brothers still have their hair show? I think so, yeah. They still have their hair show. I just never been, and I don't know when their hair show is. I think their hair show is in August. I might be wrong. But yeah, they still do have it. My grandma was telling me too, like during the same weekend with the hair show this year, there was something else going on downtown dealing with hair. She doesn't remember what it was called. So I'm like, dang, that's probably why. Like, they probably have I know they have competition now when it comes to like these hair shows. And um that's probably why it wasn't a lot of vendors like that this year, or large brands like that this year at the World Natural Hair Show. Because it usually be like, I I think it was the 2019 show. I was modeling for Alicate Naturals. They were there. I remember one time Meech was there. Shea Moisture. Like, it should be a lot of other brands there. I feel like As I Am was there one time. Um, let's see. Yeah, don't mind the people, the trolls in here. They literally just be coming in here just to cause chaos. So don't even, like, if you see the comment, just block them or report it. Cause some of them just be coming in here just to get attention. Um, thank God for your confidence, the thick skin, because these people, yeah. I had a whole live 2 weeks ago talking about people online. These people in this live saying crazy stuff. They not gonna say that in real life. I'm guaranteeing you. In real life, it's gonna be zipper mouths. Okay, so that's why I don't even waste my energy on that stuff. It's like, why am I giving you my energy? I need my energy. I'm doing good things. I'm doing positive things, and I do also believe in karma. So that's all I gotta say. You put out negative energy, that will come back to you. But yeah, they ain't about to get my energy. They about to work my blood pressure up. If you see it, block them and report them, okay? Let's see. You went to the very first one in 2020. Oh, not 2020. I'm talking about in 2001. Oh my goodness. I bet it was jammed. How was it? How was it? Because I started going, I think my very first time I went to the hair show, I don't even remember. I probably was a teenager. Because we do go every year. But this year it was like different. You can tell it was different. Because it's like, even though all the booths were there, the booths were very like spread out. It was so much open space. So I could tell like there weren't a lot of brands how it used to be. What are you about to do with your hair? I'm just detangling my hair right now. I'm using this detangler. Because after I rinse this detangler out, I'm gonna just go ahead and moisturize my hair. It's not wash day until next weekend, and my hair was dry, so I wanted to go ahead and get this situated because I am supposed to be going out tomorrow, and I wait to the last minute to do my hair. So here we are. Girl. But I am done detangling. I'm just taking some of these sections that's clumped to make sure I get all of the sections detangled. I got a little knot right here. Thank you so much, your favorite brunette. I really appreciate it. You didn't have a live. I did have a live last week. I had a live last week. Or was it last week? Was it last week or not? I'm trying to keep up. But this month for sure, I am going to make sure I'm staying consistent. Now, if I'm not going to go live, I will keep y'all updated in the community tabs. Or they changed it to post now on YouTube. It's called post. I will keep y'all updated over there. But yeah, I think I did go live last week. I think. Yeah, keyboard gangsters. Yes, just ignore them people. Ignore them people. Do you only finger detangle? I actually don't. I like to use a detangling tool. I tried to do that when I was in my actual middle of my natural hair journey, but my hair is very thick and I need to have a detangling tool, especially for my roots. Because when I stopped using a detangling tool, these roots were very much tangled. But I'm just using my fingers today because I did use a comb, not a comb, but my tangle teaser last week. So I try and like limit the amount of times I use a brush or the tangling tool on my hair. I try and just use that during wash days, so like twice a month. So I'm just gonna use my fingers today. But this is some good detangling stuff. So I'm pretty much done now. Under an hour too. And y'all know how much hair I have on my head. It's insane. But yeah, I'm gonna just put this in, and then after I get off of the live, rinse this out, moisturize my hair, and then I'm gonna put it in the bun tomorrow. I'm gonna just keep it in a bun because I know my hair is not gonna be dry. By the time I get ready to go out tomorrow, my hair takes like 3 business days to dry. We're gonna boot Simon out. My friend's name. What you mean? What friend? I mean, I got friends, but I'm not sure who you're talking about. Yeah, looks pretty well. Oh, you talking about my hair? Yeah, I wash my hair every 2 weeks, so my hair is not extremely dirty. And then like the last wash day I did, I ain't used too many heavy products. Yeah, the roots be rooting, especially if you need to use a detangling tool. I need to use a detangling tool when I detangle my hair. But the finger detangling, it did well today. It did really smooth. I ain't had that much shed hair either today. Because sometimes, I think it's because I have so much hair on my head. I used to get concerned about that too. I used to be like, dang, why I have so much shed hair? Like, I could literally make a whole wig with the amount of shed hair I be having. But I have to remember, I have so many single strands of hair on my head. And then my hair is long. So I have to remember, like, that's probably normal for me. Okay? Literally, I can make a whole wig. Do you have any good recommendations for vlog cameras looking to invest in one for my channel? Okay, so vlogging, like, I would say, my friend was actually saying like the price of this camera went up, which is insane because it's an old camera. But this is my, I actually have like 2 vlogging cameras. This is my original one. This is the Canon G7X Mark II. I like this camera. You just have to find the settings for it because sometimes I'll be struggling with the settings. But then I also bought the, what is this? The okay, yeah, I said it right. DJI. I always say DJI. DJI, the little pocket camera. I like this, especially when you're like out and about. It's very discreet. What is it? What's the word? Discreet? No, it's not that. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But the thing is, like, with this camera, what aggravates me the most is like, this is off, but you can still move this lens around. And if you have this in your bag, it can scratch the lens. But this is the case for it. And when I do put it in the case, I feel like the lens, you can still move it. Oh, well, now I don't want to move. I must have been, never mind, I lied then. But yeah, make sure you have the case with this because the lens can get scratched easily. But I wouldn't recommend getting that as a beginner camera because that is very expensive. So I know this, when I bought it at the time, 2-3 years ago, it was $700. But I'm not sure if the price has gone down now. But my friend, she was trying to get the same camera and she said it's like $1,000. I'm like, girl, what? How? But those are the 2 cameras I use when it comes to vlogging. Let's see. I've been using my phone. You can even use your iPhone nowadays. The iPhone cameras on the back, those be good. I'll be actually using that sometimes. Like if I'm out and about and I don't feel like taking like this camera, if I don't feel like taking this, then I just take my iPhone. Them cameras on the back be good. I forgot. So I guess you're not supposed to wash too much. Yeah. I don't wash my hair a lot because I've heard of that too, especially with having natural hair. I wash my hair every 2 weeks. I know some people might have to wash depending on what products they're using in their hair and their lifestyle. Some people do wash their hair weekly. That's just not for me and my lifestyle because I don't feel like trying to do that every week. So I will be doing it every other week. Let me boot him out of here since he want to be crazy. Let's get him out. Let's see. if you know what you're doing. Natural oils. But yeah, I do every 2 weeks. Some people do it weekly, but that's just not my thing. Yeah, these people doing way too much today. Like, relax. Relax. Okay. The haul I wanted to show y'all of what I picked up during the hair show. Oh, I got my shed here. So Lisa, I think her last name is Price, the CEO and the owner of Carol's Daughter. She was there, and I got a chance to talk to her, and they was having a little raffle and all that stuff. So I got some goodies from Carol's Daughter. I actually just got I did a review on this line before, like recently, the Goddess Strength collection, because I've tried Carol's Daughter products in the past, and they don't work that well on my hair. But when they released the Goddess Strength collection, that collection works really, really well on my hair. So I ended up buying some of the Goddess Strength collection products. I think it was like 3 for $25. I just got the conditioner, the shampoo, and the hair oil, and that was it. But I noticed, like, the conditioner bottle, I hope they ain't charging the same price how they used to charge, because they sent me PR with this. The conditioner bottle it was not this size. The conditioner used to be the same size as the shampoo. So I'm like, well, why is it smaller now? What happened? Why y'all did that? But they said you can use the conditioner as a leave-in conditioner, and that's what I did last week. I don't know where it is on the back, but I also heard it from Brittany Rose, her review on this line. I looked at her review on this line after I did my review, and she said you can literally use this as a leave-in. I did, and I didn't see anything wrong with using it as a leave-in. The first Super Live. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. John D. Is that an O or an E? DOE or DAE? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. See, I don't have the patience to let my hair grow again. Girl, listen, I think when I get older, I'm eventually going to either get sister locks or I'm going to have like a teeny tiny fro. I'm not really invested in growing my hair extremely long. I've grown it so long before, and I've done everything. You have got to be one of the most. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, y'all, ignore them the foolishness, because they just looking for attention. My glasses are, the brand is Tom Ford, but I got them from my local eye doctor. But yeah, they had a raffle going on. I won this little cute bag. The question was, name 4 products from the Goddess Strength collection. And I was like, the shampoo, the fortifying conditioner, the divine leave-in, and the hair oil. And I was like, they gave me a little bag. This is a cute little fanny pack too. It says Carol's Daughter on the thing, so this is cute. But yeah, I was like, I just used the hair product, so I knew I was gonna get that correct. And they also gave like these samples of the black vanilla leave-in conditioner. I think I used this in the past and it wasn't working on my hair. I don't know if they changed the formula or not, so I'll probably try it again and see. And they also have like a new product for curl reconstructing concentrate. They say you put this in your hair before you shampoo. It's like I guess like a strengthening treatment, a pre-strengthening treatment. So they gave me a bunch of those. But yeah, that's what I got from Carol's Daughter. Just the shampoo, conditioner, and the hair oil. I already been on here for 1 hour and 5 minutes. Okay. I also picked up some things from Camille Rose. Cute little tote bag. Now, their stuff was $10. All the products there was $10 each. And I was trying to make sure I wasn't going to go overboard. But I was like, let me go ahead and get what I need to get. Let me put everything out. Some of those products can mesh together. What do you mean mesh together? In a bad way or a good way? Okay, so with the with the Camille Rose, I bought the Curl Love. This is a moisture milk. Some of these products I've never tried. I think I probably tried one of these that I purchased, I think, a long time ago. But these other stuff I never tried before. So I got Curl Love. This is the moisture milk. This is basically a moisturizer, a hair moisturizer. I also picked up the coconut water leave-in detangling hair treatment. Leave-in treatment for shiny, silky, soft hair. Okay. So this is a leave-in conditioner, moisturizer. And then I also picked up, I always wanted to try this out because I thought this was so cool. Like, it looks like a little honey little container, but it's not honey, so you can't eat it. But it's the Honey Hydrate Leave-In Hair Conditioner. I might try this out after I rinse this out of my head. But this is a leave-in conditioner. And, oh, they got the plastic. The plastic came on. It do slick smell like honey, too. That's crazy. It looks just like honey. But this is a leave-in conditioner. And I'm going to try this out on freshly conditioned hair and then style as desired. Golden honey base conditioned. Provide maximum hydration. Okay, we're gonna try that out. And then I also picked up the almond, I think it's almond J or Ja twisting butter, sweet almond milk and honey. This is like a moisturizer as well, twisting butter, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if it was this, if I tried this a long time ago, or this other one I'm about to share. Ooh, it smells good. It smells like icing. And she thick. She thick. Okay. I like that. Actually, let me see what it's feeling like. It does have a little bit of hydration to it, actually. I might like that. Okay, so I picked that up. And then I also picked up, this is Curl Aid Moisture Butter Green Tea in jojoba. I don't know if it was this one I don't know if it was this one I tried or this one. I remember I bought something from them, excuse me, years ago. And I don't remember which one it was, but this is also a moisturizer. She thick. I'm trying to make sure I won't just slide out. She thick. And, oh yeah, she thick. And she got a little bit of creaminess too. Okay. I'm excited to try these out. And these were $10 each. So I'm going to try these out, see what they working with. And then I also bought the herbal infused oil. So this is like a hair oil. I realized I bought a lot of like moisturizers and leave-in conditioners. I didn't even buy no shampoo, but they did give a sample of the guava slip shampoo. So there's that. But I do like an oil. So I'm excited to try this out. Let me see what it's smelling like. It's not a strong smell. What type of oil is in here actually? What y'all got in here? What's in here? Ooh, they got these words small. I can't even read that. I can't read that. I'm about to go online and see what oils is in here. But this is an oil blend. But that's all I got from Camille Rose. And I picked up 6 things. I was about to pick up some more stuff, but I was like, let me simmer down and not do too much. But yeah, I realized I bought a lot of hair moisturizers. Excuse me, y'all. Online don't always work. It's like accessories. Yeah, I agree. The comment was in a good way. I think you were talking about the meshing together in a good way. Certain brands have similar ingredients and they won't damage your hair. Sometimes certain objectives of one line don't always work on the hair. It's like accessories. Yeah, I be taking pictures and zooming in when you can't read it. Yeah, I can't read this. I can't read that. It says nettle leaf on there. Sage. I'm not finna strain my eyes. I'm about to go online and read what's in that oil blend. Do you like honey moisturizers from Camille Rose? I have not tried it. Are you talking about this leave-in? I have not tried it. I only tried like two products from Camille Rose. Um, just this weird people in here. Y'all quick with it. Ether quick with it, because I was about to remove him. Okay. But yeah, that's everything I bought. Oh, I'm lying. I got one more thing. One more thing I picked up from the hair show. I'm gonna have to put this in my little stash. I'm gonna keep this one out because I do want to try that honey leave-in conditioner. And I'm gonna use that. My oil. Oh, should we use the oil today? I might use that. I might do that. I'm gonna use the leave-in, the oil, and then I think I'm gonna be set. I do need to use a thicker cream though. I might use my shea butter. But I also went to Black Girl Vitamins. My mom actually put me onto this brand like 3 years ago. And this was their first time, I believe, at the World Natural Hair Show here in Atlanta. So that was my first time seeing them. And I actually bought, I think they had a QR code, so they gave you the tote bag if you did that. Then you also get like a bonnet and a towel if you bought something from them. So I bought the D3 vitamins. This is supposed to help with like energy. I think my mom was telling me about the D3 vitamins. Like, it comes from the sun, and you know, me having albinism, I can't be in the sun all day trying to soak up some D3. So we got vitamins. So I picked those vitamins up. I just bought one because I always have my subscription from them, and it had just came that week, so I knew I didn't need anything else from them, so I just bought these. I also take their one-a-day vitamins, their hair, skin, and nail vitamins. I just started taking those like a month ago, and then I started taking, well, not started, but I also take their sea moss vitamins as well. I've been taking that for like the past 2 years, and I enjoy it. But yeah, they said you need to at least buy one product in order to get a bonnet. And I love my little bonnets, so they had some bonnets. They actually gave me 2. So we're going to do a little giveaway. I'm going to put it in the giveaway stash if you want a Black Girl Vitamin bonnet. And I think I told y'all in my last live, if you're following me on Instagram, make sure you are following me on Instagram and be in the group chat over there on Instagram, because I'll be having the secret giveaways on there. So if you want, you know, the extra bonnet and some other products, be in that group chat, okay? But yeah, they gave me the bonnet, and then they also gave me a towel that just says Black Girl Vitamins on it, and I thought that was so cute. But yeah, that's all I got from the hair show this year, y'all. Like, usually I'll be up in there like buying stuff. I be having a lot of bags, but like I said, it seemed like it's gotten like smaller this year, so I didn't get a lot of stuff this time around. Where's the other? Okay, here we go. But yeah, that's all I bought this year. You're locked out? Dang. But yeah, that's where I'll be holding the giveaways at, because I know even if I hold a giveaway here on YouTube, I still have to ask for your Instagram or TikTok, because I have to DM you, because it be so many scams nowadays, and I don't want nobody getting scammed. You got D3 vitamins? Yeah, I literally just started taking it this week. How does it work? Have you noticed a difference? You say D3? Okay, I must be late to the party then, Leah. But have you noticed a difference though with the D3 vitamins? Because I've seen in the one-a-day vitamins, they said they have a little bit of the D3 vitamin in the one-a-day vitamins, but this is like straight D3. How are their vitamins? I enjoy the vitamins. They're gummies too, so if I have to say, like, I'd rather take a peel vitamin versus a gummy vitamin, because it's like you gotta keep chewing, and like sometimes when I wake up in the morning, I don't be wanting all that flavor. I just want to take the peel and go. But they do have peel versions of stuff on some of their vitamins. I know with the one-a-day vitamins they have a peel version, but that peel is huge. I took it for a while, but I got a phobia. I'm traumatized because I choked as a child on Smarties. So I get scared when I take pills sometimes, but that pill was really big. So I went back to the gummies. But I enjoy the vitamins. They're pretty good. Are the hair shows for everyone in Atlanta, or do you? No, it's for everybody in Atlanta. The hair show is called the World Natural Hair Show. They have it every year. And I think the owner Talia YG, she also created the CKC Fest. That's around October. I was gonna go last year, but they ended up changing the date from October to November, and that's free, and I wasn't able to go. But yeah, she has another event at the end of the year. It's called CKC Fest. I went to that one time, and I had got invited to that like 2019, 2020. No, not 2020. I think it was 2019. But I haven't gone to that since. But that's more outdoors. It's kind of like the hair show, but it's outdoors. I drink lots of water with it, but I noticed I'm not drained midday. That's with the D3 vitamins. My body gotta probably get that in the system because I just started this week. Because I know with vitamins, sometimes you have to wait like weeks before you notice a difference. I noticed a difference because mine was low until I started taking it consistently for a few months. It takes back to normal now. Okay, so you have to keep taking it then. I had to be months on end. I've heard you heard they're mid vitamins? I know everybody's body is different, so it just depends. I take the hair and nail vitamins. Yeah, I started taking that too. I was trying to take the hair and skin vitamins just to see if there would be like a difference. I just started like a month ago, so I probably had to keep going. But just to see if there would be a difference when it comes to my hormonal acne, because my hormonal acne has been like flaring up and it's been getting on my nerves. Like literally. I just got all these pimples, these 3 this week. And then I hate when it leaves the little red dots behind. So I started taking those just to see if there's a difference. I take no, I'm trying to read. Strength from the B12. Yeah, I used to take B12 vitamins because my mom was telling me about that. I don't know if I probably wasn't taking it long enough because I know with vitamins you have to take them consistently for months. But I had B12. Try drops instead of pills. Try the D3 drops. What brand? And my nails are thin. Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard the hair, skin, and nail vitamins help with like thin nails and stuff. I don't have any issues with my nails. I just genetically I have strong nails. I get it from my dad, and I can literally grow my nails extremely long. I'm growing them back out actually. I cut them down really, really low. So hopefully they'll be back by the time July comes around. I'm gonna just keep them painted. And I probably use my dip powder. I'm just giving my nails a break from them press-on nails. Like it was cool, but yeah, I need a break. And they split. Yeah. I'm trying to read what they say. My pill. Yeah. You say you're not a pill person either. Yeah. It's because I think I had that trauma because literally when I was like in elementary, I remember I was in math class or something like that. And one of my friends, I had a Smartie in my mouth, and one of my friends, she did something funny or said something funny. And I remember I was just laughing like, ah. And you know, when you laugh, you like, you gas to get that air so you can laugh again. I had the Smartie in my mouth. So when I did like, it went down my throat and I was gagging. Like the teacher had to do the Heimlich. They couldn't get it out. They had to send me to the nurse. In school they used to have a little nurse section, the nurse wherever. So they had to send me back there. They were trying to do the Heimlich. Like that was traumatizing. I just remember that whole entire day. They didn't get the Smartie out at all, but I could still breathe, but they didn't get it out. So like, I think it was like a couple days later, I remember I burped and I felt like something in my throat like break open, and I feel like that was a Smartie. I don't know. But yeah, I choked on a Smartie when I was a kid, so that kind of traumatized me for taking pills. I take pills because I have to. If you have a headache, take some Tylenol. If you prescribe some pills, you gotta take the pill. So I've gotten over it, but that's still in the back of my head. I'm like, dang, I'm about to choke on this. I'm scared. You almost choked on a pill one day? Girl, see? That's why I don't like them big pills. Them big pills, I don't know how people do it. I'd be scared. Even with my sea moss pills, the sea moss pills, they're probably like this big. They coated. But even when I take those at night, I have to mentally prepare myself like, all right, Ayana, just gulp the water down, swallow it. I have to mentally prepare myself. I'll be traumatized. Girl, the Flintstone, I can't even talk. Flintstone chewable vitamins, I used to hate. Them things are disgusting. Them things are disgusting. Stress, I hear sometimes, yeah, it could probably be stress, because, girl, I be over here stressed. But, yeah, them Flintstone vitamins, they are disgusting. I used to hate that. My mom used to buy them things. I'm just reading the comments, y'all. Y'all are funny. It is 6:27. I'm going to get off of here in like the next 5 minutes because I did not realize it is almost 6:30. I need to go eat. I've been doing good on my fitness journey, y'all. This, the Monday coming up will make a whole entire month since I've been going to the gym. I haven't noticed a difference yet. I don't know. Maybe I might be like overthinking it, you know, a little bit. The arms getting a little bit bigger. I don't know. But I have to make sure like I'm eating, because sometimes I don't be hungry, but I have to make sure I'm eating. So I've been like doing my little shakes. I bought this. Well, today I for sure made sure that I put some good stuff in my milkshake. So the personal trainer, he was saying like I need to be eating at least like 1,800 calories a day. And I'm like, dang, how am I supposed to do that? Do I need to be eating all day? But that's not the thing. You have to eat stuff that has high calories and like whole foods that have the calories. So I did a smoothie this morning and I kind of guesstimate that it was like around 800 calories. I don't know, 900. But I used coconut. It was canned coconut milk, some peanut butter. I put chia seeds in my smoothie. The protein powder from Bloom. I got the chocolate flavor because I like chocolate. And then I put some, I don't know if this makes sense. I had some regular oats that come in a big oat container, but I also have some oatmeal packs and they just been up there. They're not expired, but they just been up there. And I'm like, I'm not a big oatmeal eating person. I have to be in the mood for it. So I was like, let me just use the oatmeal pack and put it in a smoothie. Since it's about the same amount, it's a little bit more calories. So I did that. I used the brand, there's a oatmeal, or there's a brand called, I think it starts with a K. I think it's KODAK. It has a bear on it. Let me see if I pull it up. My mom put me onto that brand. But I use their oatmeal because they have a lot more protein and all that stuff in it. This is the brand. It's KODIAK. They sell like pancake mix and frozen pancakes and frozen waffles and all that stuff too. But I just use their oatmeal. And I think I'm going to start buying the oatmeal packs again and just using that to put in my smoothies. But this is the brand I'm talking about with a brown bear on there. So I've been doing that. So I put all that together in my smoothie today and blended it up, drank that, and I think that's about like 800 calories, something like that. Cause I'm trying to get my muscles, like I'm not trying to be like muscle. I'm not trying to do that. But you know, add a little bit of muscle gain, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to do. But I'm proud though. I've been going for a whole entire month. They say you start noticing after 2 weeks of consistent workout. I might have gained some muscle mass. Well, I can say I've noticed that I'm not as sore. That is something I've noticed now that you said that. Because we do 3 times a week. We do our arms, then our legs, and then we do a class. I've noticed I'm not as sore. I still have some soreness sometimes after workout, which is normal, but it's not as severe. Like I can't get up. Like my body is like, ugh. That first few days was a lot. It was a lot. And then I'm not as tired. Like during a dance class, well, we did yoga this past Wednesday. It was like stretching yoga. It's not that other type of yoga, but it was like when we did the dance class the week before, I wasn't as tired. Yeah, okay. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm not noticing the stuff. I'm thinking I'm going to see muscles big as day in the next 2 weeks. Consistency with fitness is the key. I fell off a month and a half ago. Yeah, try that oatmeal. My mom actually put me onto it because it has a lot of protein in it. But I'm thinking about just using those oatmeal packs instead of because they sell their own like tall container of oatmeal. But girl, when I opened that thing up, it was only half in there. I'm like, why y'all be doing that? So I'm gonna just get the oatmeal packs. I haven't tried overnight oats before. But my mom has. My mom is really big into fitness, so I'll be asking her questions. But I haven't tried it, but she said it's good. Um, Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Do you like avocados? What do you typically eat right now? I mean, avocados are cool. They don't really got flavor. I like guacamole. That's guacamole. Uh, but my mom was telling me about avocado toast and stuff. I've never had that stuff. I never had avocado toast. The only thing I've had that had avocado was guacamole. And what do I typically eat? So right now, I tried this brand or this delivery service. It's called Factor because they had like a deal. I think it was like $67 for like 10 meals. So I went ahead and tried that out. And I've been eating on that for like the past week because I ordered 10 meals. Is it worth it? Because after the discounts are done, because you only get a certain amount of discounts. I probably would do my own meal prep after I'm done using this Factor stuff because they kind of expensive. Like even if you get 10 meals, it's like $127, and that's with like I want to say a 15% or 20% discount. And then I'm like, if you do that weekly, because you can, if you want to get the meals weekly, you can get it weekly. But if you do that weekly and you do the calculations, that's almost like $400 a month. And I'm like, I could use that $400 for regular groceries and just meal prep. So I might not do anything with Factor again. I mean, if they want to sponsor me, that'd be cool. But I feel like it's more beneficial to just do it the one time because it's a lot cheaper versus over time. Because some people do be getting them things weekly. And I'm like, I don't want to do weekly. And then at the same time, like the meals I've tried so far, out of the 5 or 6 I've tried so far, I feel like there was one that was really good. It was like a pork chop with some what was it? A pork chop with Brussels sprouts and broccoli. It was good. I started doing the Factor because like I said, I'm trying to do the calorie intake thing because sometimes I'll be feeling like eating or cooking. So some of them meals have like high calorie, like 700 calories and stuff like that. But yeah, the meals are okay. I mean, I guess I have a different taste. I like to have my food seasoned a certain way. They're not nasty, but it's not seasoned how I would like it to be seasoned. And then like, I don't know if it's my taste buds, but some of the meals be having like this bitterish taste. Maybe it might be the meal that I had got, the one I selected. I don't know. Oh, I love him. You're here. Okay. Takes time with weights. Are you talking about like the dumbbells and stuff? Yeah, I have to realize that too. Like I be thinking every week you could go up a weight class, and I'm like, I don't think that's realistic for me because I don't want to be like, all right, I'm still struggling with 40. Let's go to 50. I want to at least like when I get to the point where I'm like 40, this easy. Then I know then it's time to go up on the waist. Oh, excuse me. Totally Tundra. Hey, you finally made it live. You eat avocados with everything. See, I gotta get into avocados. I wanna know how to prepare it well. Oatmeal with dates and walnuts are great for overnight oats, but it's hard to find in some places. Yes, I heard that. I heard that before. Oh, they sent me some stuff to try to enjoy. LOL. I tried HelloFresh. Yeah, HelloFresh. They actually sent me. I did a partnership with them last year, and I actually liked it. HelloFresh. I just hate like how expensive stuff gets after the discount. Like they give you a good discount and be like, okay, this is $50 for a whole box, and then like the next couple of boxes, they kind of get expensive. So that's where I'm kind of like, I'd rather just go to the grocery store. But HelloFresh, I do like them because they give you the recipe cards, and then you can just literally, if you don't want to do the box no more, and you like the meal that you made, go through the recipe card. Like that's what I'll be doing. They sent me a recipe card for, I think it was thyme chicken, couscous, green beans, and that's one of our favorite meals, y'all. I still got the recipe cards. It is so good. Yeah, it is cheaper to do your own meal prep because I was looking at the calculations and I'm like, I'd rather just. I think a lot of these companies they charge based off of convenience. Like, oh, if you don't feel like going to the grocery store, oh, if you don't feel like cooking, we got you. But it's just like you paying extra money for that. Basically, you paying extra money for convenience. I'm like, well, I need to stop being lazy and get up in there and meal prep. Um, what meals be basic, Ether? You talking about the HelloFresh or the Factor? I do like the HelloFresh though. They have some. That meal I had was pretty good. Are you doing cardio? See, I don't know the terms with the workout stuff. What is cardio like? Is that running? Let me look it up. I don't know no terms. I'm new here. Okay. I just know when we get to the gym, we start off with a warm up, walking on a treadmill for 15 minutes. Cardio short for, okay, so at the raises. Yeah, what is cardio? It's just saying it raises your heart rate. Cardiovascular exercises. Let me see what they got on here. Push-ups, jumping jacks, walking upstairs, squats. I guess you could call it that, but we split it up with the days. So like, for example, like on Mondays we do our arms, and we first start warming up, walking on treadmill for 15 minutes, and then after that we try and do the dumbbells. Like we lay on this, like I don't know what it's called, but we lay on this bench, and then we do like the dumbbells like this. And I got my 15-pound dumbbells and do like that. We do it 30 times, but we take breaks in between. After that, we get on the machine. Excuse my armpits, y'all. I'm sweating, so whatever. But we get on this machine where you have to like raise it up over your head like this. And I think I'm on like 30 pounds with that. Or I might be lying. I think we at 40 or 45. So we do like this. And then after that, we do it's a machine where it's like you have your legs stretched out. I think it's called a rower or something, and you just pull it like this. And then we do another machine where it's like a hanging bar, and you sit down and you pull it like this. That's for our upper arms. But when we do our lower, like legs, we do the, what is it called? Girl, I don't know the term, so excuse me, because I'm still new to all of this. But I know we do squats. We do 30 squats, and then we do, we lay on our back and we like, I think it's called leg kicks. And that's where you feel them abs. I'm like, girl, that's so hard. And then we do the squats where we have like this resistant band around your ankle, and you do like 12 of those back. That burns. But that's what we do for our legs. And then we also got on this machine last week where it's like you're sitting and your legs are like this, and you have to like push your legs like this, like open. So we got on that machine last week. And I'm not gonna lie, that was like burning. That's for the BBL shape. Cause that thing was burning. Zimbabwe, shout out to Zimbabwe. About what's going on? What they talking about? I call it the lazy tax. What y'all talking about? The cardio is like a treadmill. Yeah, we do the treadmill 15 minutes before we work out, just as a warm up. Those are examples. I think cardio is the heart health, HelloFresh, and I still have my recipe cards. Yes, the recipe cards are amazing, especially if you're tired of eating the same thing over. That's the one thing I wanted to try HelloFresh for, was because I was tired of eating the same meals over and over again. So when they sent me those recipe cards, I was like, okay, I can doll it up a little bit, change it up. I said I was going to get off here in 5 minutes. It's been like, what, 45 minutes since I've still been on here? Squats for legs and butts, I think. Yeah. Yeah, the squats are good. Um, I got a 20-year-old bike and it's good outside. Ain't favorable. Yeah, them cycling. I do want to take a cycling class because the gym I'm in, they actually have a cycling class. You right, Terry. Like I need to get off here in 10 minutes for real because I need to like go do what I need to do and rinse this out my hair. I'm gonna get off of here in like the next 10 minutes. So at well, that's weird to get off at 6:50, but we'll do 6:50. I get off of here. What was I about to say? I lost my train of thought. But yeah, the cycling class. I do want to try a cycling class, but I heard them things is intense. I gotta build up my stamina first. Definitely them intense cycling classes. Yeah. I don't know what they said. They must have said something bad. It got removed. But yeah, the only classes I've tried so far at this gym was the first one was a P3 Pilates, and that was I was fresh into the gym. Girl, I need to build my way up to that because that was intense. Then after that, we tried the Zumba class. I really liked that. The week after that, we tried another Zumba class. And then this Wednesday, we did a yoga. It was called Yoga Body Sculpt or something like that. It was to help build strength and also help with like your flexibility and balance. So I did that, and I know I need to work on my balance like really, really bad. I don't know if I wasn't because I wasn't focused. I don't know, but I need to work on my balance. But we did that this past Wednesday, and I had a good time. I really need to like work on my flexibility and balance though, because and then I like that it's like really pushing you to like with your strength. Like I didn't realize how hard yoga is. I know there's like different forms of yoga. Because I know there's like a traditional yoga. We weren't doing the traditional yoga. We were doing just the stretches and strength. But you gotta be strong with that yoga. Like my arms, I'm like, girl, she like do the downward dog. I'm like, girl, my arms are burning. I'm tired. Like we had to do that like 10 times. I'm like, girl. But yeah, I enjoyed that. So far, out of the classes I've tried so far, I really enjoyed the dance, the Zumba. I don't know. I like music, so that's probably why. Water aerobics is fun. I think it's just for older people, but I like water aerobics. I've never tried water aerobics. Yeah, yoga is intense, especially if you're doing it to build balance and strength. It can be intense. Like I really thought I was about to be doing something. That yoga said, "Girl, you weak." I'm weak. I'm still building my strength though. But yeah, I do want to try water aerobics. They don't have a pool at this gym. I'm not a dancer though, but I do like the Zumba class. I like the music that be playing. I'm like, okay. Y'all removed his comment. He just asked if I was a dancer. I liked the music though. The burn is real with aerobics or any others. Like your body needs to remember what healthy feels like. Y'all are funny. Yeah. Your body got to remember what healthy feels like. I think I'm not understanding the comment, Judy. Very defined yoga online. I'm 28. But yeah, yoga, that strength training yoga, that be hard. And I need to work on my balance. But I feel like if I go back to any of the classes, it will be the Zumba for sure and the yoga. I got to work my way up to that Pilates. Like that was intense. And the thing is like with that Pilates class, they was like all are welcome, beginners, intermediate, extreme. I'm like, girl, where is the beginner friendly? Because that was intense. Yeah, and I go with my best friend Imani, and we be like, girl, we weak. Because oh my goodness, that is so funny. Your body gotta remember how to be healthy. I thought something was on my lip. People be just saying out of pocket stuff. I'm like, I hope y'all don't be having the same intentions in public. Yeah, Pilates is very intense. I thought when I heard of Pilates before for the first time, I just be thinking of the ones with the, you know, the you laying on the board, you pulling the stuff and stuff like that. I didn't know there were Pilates with weights and stuff. So that was intense. I'm like, ooh, wee. Let's see. So exercises are online. So looking for yoga. Oh, looking for yoga routines online. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like my mom, she's like really big into fitness. I'm pretty sure she probably told me somebody online and I done forgot. So I can't give any recommendations, unfortunately. Yeah, I heard it gets easier over time. I gotta work my way up to that though. Like I just jump right into it and I'm like, ooh, wee. But yeah, if I continue to do like a lot of strength training and doing the yoga, working on my balance and stuff like that, I feel like I will be better prepared for that Pilates class because I was not expecting that. I'm gonna get off of here in 3 minutes. But definitely feel the burn at first. Yeah, the first couple of weeks, the first couple of days actually working out, my legs were sore. I couldn't even get up properly off of the sofa because my legs were hurting me so bad. Do you still go see movies in a theater or wait till... I have not been to the movie theater in years, but I've heard the movie is called Sinners. I heard a lot of people talking about that movie and how good it is. So I might go to the movie theaters to see that. With Babe, we probably do like a date night and go see it. But I heard it was good. I was trying to read. I'm not young, need to keep up strength. Oh, what? You're 70 years old? Oh, wow. Yeah, see, I'm trying to be like you. I don't want to get like to a point where I can't do anything when I get older. And I feel like my mom, she was like, age is just a number. So you know how sometimes you get older and be like, oh, I feel terrible. I feel like look. I don't want to feel like that when I get older. I still want to be, active and moving around. I don't want to have any like achiness going on or anything like that. Yeah, a lot of people have went to go see that movie. And I heard it was good. I pressed the wrong button. I haven't, honestly, I didn't even see any ads or anything about that movie. I just heard it online. Somebody was asking somebody else, have they seen it? And I was like, what is that? So then I looked it up. But yeah, I heard it was good. All right, y'all. So I'm about to go ahead and hop off of here. I was on here longer than usual. But I hope y'all enjoy. You said y'all go get the tickets. They going fast. This the last weekend. What? Are you serious? The movie just came out, I feel like. When the movie came out? See, that's what I be saying. Like, I might as well just wait till it get on the streaming app. When did it come out? It just came out, though. It came out April 17th. What? The ads been all over the place? Yeah, I haven't seen the ads for the movie. Are you serious? I'm gonna have to look into that. Because I'm like, the movies usually, I don't know what's going on with the movie industry. I guess because a lot of people don't go to the movies anymore like that. They used to stay in the movies for at least 3 months. But I'm gonna look into that. But anywho, I hope y'all enjoyed this live. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. And I will see y'all next Friday. And I promise I will have my vlog up this Sunday. Please bear with me because I'm dealing with my editing and all that stuff. It's getting on my nerves. But please bear with me. It will be up Sunday. But I hope y'all enjoyed this live. Leave any topics underneath this playback. If you have any topics for next week, leave it in this playback. And I will see y'all next week. And be on the lookout for the video Sunday.